So for my second video essay, I'm going to talk about a time I was in college. I was a sophomore. It was about 4 years ago, maybe 3. I was talking to a deaf friend of mine at Starbucks. We were signing. He's very oral and does have a cochlear implant, so he can communicate with hearing people pretty well on his own, but he is obviously his preferred communication is sign language. And he was in a fraternity. He was very popular. 3 friends from his fraternity had come over to him, and they were having a conversation about a meeting that was coming up. And it was typical. And then the friends walked away, and we continued our conversation through sign. And then I got distracted. At the corner of my eye, I saw his friends, kind of talking bad about him and making fun of the way he talked and making fun of the way he flailed his hands when he signed. And I just thought it was really disrespectful. Like, if you're his friend, that's your friend's language, that's your friend's mode of communicating, and you should respect that. And even if you felt so motivated, you'd want to learn it so it's communicating is easy for him. But I felt really thrown off. I was a sophomore, so I was not too experienced with the deaf and interpreting world yet. Definitely not comfortable enough to kind of go up to those guys and give them a piece of my mind. But I think, looking back, I really wish I had. After the fraternity boys had left the room, I said to my friend, I said, those boys were saying some pretty rude things about you, and I just want you to know. I want you to know this is what they said, and from my perspective, they weren't really respecting your culture, but do whatever you want with it. And looking back, I really wish that I changed what I did. I wish I told him in the moment, one, because he deserves to know in the moment and have the opportunity to react in the moment and do what he needs to do. Second, I really wish that I had the opportunity to talk to those boys and to kind of not teach them, but give them a lesson in deaf culture, tolerance, respect, and being a good friend and being a good human. And I think it may have been, maybe it would be different coming from a hearing person that speaks their language. And I never got the chance to do that. And looking back, I really wish I had. So kind of that's my story about how I saw a person being mistreated and what I did and what I wish I did. And I still think about it a lot to this day. Thank you.